Alright, it's time to go. So his base is in the northern side of Sinking Country Province, and it says he can be found in his base of Operation Howard Warfield. Of course, I know that's not strictly true because I've already killed Walker. But there's the Howard Airfield. Did I say Warfield? I meant Airfield. Anyhow, let's head over and see what Checkmate's all about. Alright, here we are on Howard Airfield. Landing as I always do on this kind of corner in the southeast. I'm really curious. This is the first time I've been back since I've killed Walker, so I'm kind of curious to see what I'm going to see here.
Right. Just one more thing.
Hello, hello.
Hey, can you stop bothering me? Okay?
No, I want this intel. That's drive. Give me this intel. Come on. Yeah, their software is still a little bit buggy. I can get right next to it and I actually saw both drive and investigate, and it can't do both clearly at the same time. Okay.
Oh my God.
Alright, let's head in. So it says he can be found in his base of Operation Howard Airfield. Like I said, I'm really curious what that is supposed to entail, since he is dead. So I've been to his base, or I've arrived at his base. Search for the broadcast control room. Okay. That's more like it. I guess that's still his primary base. Alright, now the music kicks in. That's still probably the like I said, that kind of main section. That felt like a control room. I was there last time. Everyone's back and just kind of hanging out and chilling like, yeah, nothing happened, Walker's dead, but, you know, whatever. I'm gonna cross over behind through here. This is still some really filthy water. Get a fair bit closer before I start sniping these people. Is there anyone in here? Yes. Commander. Coming down the stairs. Commander's dead. Someone's still over on this side though, it looks like. Not anymore. Alright. I might be able to... Yes, I can get an eye on this guy now. Oh, shitties. That thing was not silenced. Okay, they know I'm here. I hate it when I forget to do that. Silenced now, right? Still not silenced. Put the silencer on. Okay, now it's silenced. Okay, they know where I am. Oh shoot. This is really stupid of me.
I'm moving to another sector.
Yeah, buddy, you do that.
Huh. Guess I was wrong.
No, you're right. Okay, I think I've gone stealthy again. You know, they're talking about me getting Hill, but you would think, I mean, granted, that happened more recently than me getting Walker, but you'd think, especially on Walker's base, that they'd be talking about me getting Walker, right? Yeah, you can't believe it. I don't know. If I were them, I mean, I'm not, but if I was, I feel like that's what I'd be talking about. Like, I can't believe the ghost got Walker.
I can't believe the ghost got a hill.
They really hung up over this. Alright, got 2 hostiles there. Got a guy, is that in the tent? It is. Okay, hopefully nobody saw that. I'd like to get back up there again so I can snipe down into this base. That usually works pretty well.
Ghost got a hill.
Okay. But you know what? I can... Okay, nice. Got them before they noticed anything. This is probably actually good.
I can't believe the ghost got a hill.
Dude, seriously, is that all you can say? I need to get around inside this part of the base. Okay. Good. There's still a behemoth. Not super happy about that. I'm probably gonna have to take that guy out again. So I'm gonna head over to the tower. I can snipe down against the behemoth. Come on, seriously, I can't fit through that. Okay, dead body found. So no time like the present to head upstairs. There's also still a bunch of people on this base. Alright, Behemoth is awake.
Okay, these hostiles can't hide forever.
I mean, technically I can. I'm a video game character. I don't have to sleep. I don't have to eat. I don't have to use the bathroom. I can hang out forever.
They're out here. Keep looking. Heads up, boys. There might be hostiles in the area.
Nice.
Son of a bitch is out here somewhere.
Nice. Let's see. I kind of want 6th Sense. Which one do I want to take off? I'll take off Sensor Hack. Behemoth is very much alive.
Okay, these hostiles.
Alright, excellent. Fly my drone up and do a little bit of recon. So I'm assuming this is the control room. There's a guy. There's the behemoth. I know I saw a lot more exclamation marks. So the generator's there. I might take that down. Oh yeah, look at that. Another sniper over there. Glad he hasn't seen me yet. Probably should take him out next. Okay. Oops. Can I hit him? I don't think I can hit him. I think he's hidden. I see a little bit of him, but I don't think that I'm going to be able to hit him from there. Nope. Oh, I got him. Nice. knows where I am now. In that sort of weird behemoth way of knowing where you are without really knowing where you are. Ow. That sucked. I could use cold-blooded right now. Ah, jeez. They got a helicopter after me. When did they call in reinforcements?
Someone's here. Let's go teach him some manners. Damn it, find him.
Took someone out. Miss.
Enemy troops. Contact.
Oh, come on. That behemoth should not be able to get me through that. I mean, I'm not saying that, like, I should be completely protected against the behemoth there, but I should be completely protected against the behemoth there. Like, it's just ridiculous that it can get me there. Come on, show your face. Not going to show your face, are you? Enter the broadcast control room. I mean, I assume that I have to kill the... Oh dear. I assume that I have to kill the behemoth again first? Did you scream ow when you got shot in the face, mate? Okay. I'll sneak around and see if I have to kill the behemoth, but I'm guessing I do. I had to the first time I entered this place. Oh my god, it is right there. Good, it's scaring me. Alright, well, we'll see what...
Behemoth seems to be the key to accessing the control room.
Yeah, it's still the behemoth. Okay, let's try this again. I'll just sabotage this instead of shooting it. No explosion alert. Hopefully they don't notice anything going on with the power just shutting down. I'll take you standing by yourself. Okay. Don't know if anybody's near you. Hopefully not. Or near you. That sounds like the behemoth getting itself awake. Okay, dead body found. It's fine. They don't know where I am. I wonder if this would be a better place to take the behemoth, because I feel like I'm more protected here, right? Let's find out. That's a lot of booming. but there's like a much smaller window. So I'm hoping, although I'm not very optimistic about this. Uh-oh. Okay, well, they know exactly where I am now. Oh, thing is shooting through this wall. That's not good. I assume I'll go vanished at some point, right?
Let's go find him.
Okay, I'm vanished. As expected. Although they're still kind of headed this way.
Engaging hostiles.
Ow.
Enemy contact!
That is not cool.
They're beating us! Kill them! They're dead! Shit, I lost visual! Don't let them escape! I just need a visual, then I'll make them pay!
Engaging hostiles. Hostiles slipped away.
I got a hostile! I'm with you! One of ours is down!
Alright, let's see if I can stay here for a minute and take out a few of these guys as they head over this way. Guy got shot in the butt and just kept running. He's like, wait, maybe. I got shot again. Oh my god. This behemoth is going to kill me in here, isn't it? Oh, it's like right next to me apparently. Is that the... no, that's just another drone.
Yeah, I'm taking you out!
It's one of those flying drones. It'd be nice if the behemoth took out a couple of these guys around me.
It's on us! Find them and destroy them!
Dang it. There we go. It's one more. Haha.
We need to find them. When I find you, you'll pay for killing my friends.
Okay.
Your ass is toast. Enemy troops, contact.
Eventually they'll calm down. Oops. But it might take a while.
Kill them before they finish us.
Oh, jeez. I'm not looking forward to finishing off this behemoth. Oh, that was nasty.
Oh, I'm coming for you now, sucker. Hostile slipped away. Let's go find him.
It's like the one corner here that I'm gonna stand a chance of living in. Okay. There's still a drone
Hostile slipped away.
flying near me too somewhere.
Hostile slipped away. Let's go find him. When I find you, you'll pay for killing my friends.
Nice. Somebody's inside there.
Slipped away. Let's go find him.
Whew.
Kill them!
Do not want that drone seeing me.
Hostile slipped away. Let's go find him. Your ass is dead. When I find you, kill my friends.
Ow. This thing is shooting at me through the wall, and that sucks. I feel like I'm gonna need to get away from this building.
We gotta move. Kill them before they finish us.
I will find you. I'll go undercover. Moving to contact.
Alright, getting away from the behemoth a bit. It's a lot easier to dodge the behemoth when I'm not in a confined space, so that's what I'm gonna do.
Terminate the hostiles, goddammit.
Where are you? Ah. Okay, got you. Alright. Someone else over here, distance. Behemoth somehow magically still knows exactly where I am, despite the fact that it absolutely cannot see me. Or, I don't know, can it? What is going on? Why is that guy calling reinforcements? I got something headed this... Is that the behemoth? Oh, that is the behemoth. Okay. Alright, this building is surely a lot more protected against the behemoth. I'm just saying. And there's a helicopter. So it will definitely pass if I just hang out here. What? I mean, I assume that building would have protected me, right? This is a much more solid building. Okay, vanished. Helicopter is going away. Excellent. Okay. Wasp operator down. This is safe, right? Jeez, that thing packs a punch. Alright, there's still one more guy over there, and some guys way down in that direction. thing is obnoxious. Seriously obnoxious.
Move it! Move it!
Sounds like somebody's close. Don't know where you are though. Alright, now I got you 20 meters away. You're dead. Shoot. Alright, taking my sniper suppressor off because at this point, why should I have one? Come on, little mechanical piece of turd. Ah! Show me your little blue thing so I can strike it. There's one strike. Worth trying to get anywhere else? I just don't think anywhere else would give me would be safe against this guy. Nope. Suffered a bit of an injury there. Come on. Come on. Sneak back over. Got a good shot there. There we go. That was a good shot. Almost got it. Which way are you going? This way? Vanished other than your magical ability to know exactly where I am? Come on. Just show up. And let me shoot you. You're almost dead, Behemoth. Oh, 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 oh. Nope, don't want you shooting at me. Okay. This is not exactly the best place to be, but it's not a terrible place to be. There we go. Behemoth is down. Thank God. Alright. Now there's still maybe one or two stragglers left. I know there's one over there, for example. There we go. But at this point I can get into the broadcast room, so I think I'm going to go ahead and do that and see what this next phase is. Okay, awesome. So there isn't a cutscene, so that means hopefully I can be a little more stealthy this time. I don't know, I have a really bad feeling that this is going to be all about defending against, let's see, I will take Feel No Pain now. Wait, why did Sixth Sense disappear? That was weird. Okay, I have a really bad feeling that this is now going to be defending against wolves, like hacking something, uploading something, and defending against wolves. Also, I cannot see a thing in this room. Is this intentional that I cannot see anything in here? Okay, there's at least one wolf in there. The lighting is terrible. Is there anybody, are there any other wolves in here? Okay, secured the building. That was way too easy. I'm going to go ahead and put one mine over here. Just because I'm sure upload the virus is going to be, you know, like a defend, right? I still cannot. Okay, fine. No, God, the lighting is so. What is going on with the lighting in here? I think there's stairs over here. Check to see if there's any stairs over here as well. It looks like there are. And I'll put one more down here. Okay, because I'm sure this is going to be a defend. So, and they can probably shoot me even through this window. Well, let's get going.
Nomad to Air 1. I'm plugged in. Transmit that virus.
Understood. We're sending now.
Oh, they're knocking out his sub. That's awesome.
Nomad to Air 1. Mission accomplished.
That's amazing to hear. I'll let everyone know.
I'm heading back. Make sure Matt saved me some of that moonshine.
It can't be that easy. Debrief with Skell. He's in Erewhon. Was it that easy? There was only one wolf on that base. I mean, the behemoth was kind of annoying, but cool. That so far was easy. Let's see what's next.
I guess we're stuck here a little while longer, huh?
Well, we stopped Walker from taking the drones off the island. That's not small potatoes.
Y'all know what Wonderland is? Walker mentioned it. Other people working for him and Stone mentioned it too.
I heard Walker and Stone talk about it. Well, I never got a full explanation.
Sounds like Lewis Carroll. Alice in Wonderland?
Yeah. Yeah, he said I couldn't stop it.
Oh, forget about it, all right? This island is full of crazy billionaires. People who think they're wolves. Killer robots. And military contractors. But it is also full of really, really good people. And we got together and we did something good, and we should be proud of that.
I'll drink to that.
Look at those birds.
Those aren't birds.
That's fascinating.
We didn't program that.
This is the emergent behavior.
Haruhi.
It would seem that Icarus is not the only one aiming for great heights.
This is Stone. Miles, just because you pay my bills, it don't make me your bitch. Well, I don't know how Scout took control of that sector, but it doesn't have it now. How's that? Well, you tell the big boss not to get his panties in a twist. Oh, well. I'm on the island. So with Walker gone, I guess that puts me in charge.
What's next?
Checkmate. I managed to stop Walker's plan. Nice. Well, if you've been enjoying this, please hit that like button and subscribe, and leave a comment letting me know what you thought. And I think that, well, I didn't kill Stone. Like, I feel like there's a bunch of stuff over here. I killed Blake, killed Herzog. Didn't kill Stone though. Killed Flycatcher, Silverback, Rosebud, Hill. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that's going to be content that will be coming up. I hope so. I can't actually interact with this at all. It's interesting. Well, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. So curiously, after finishing Breakpoint, that last mission checkpoint, I've got reached the end of Act 1, reached the end of Act 2, and reached the end of Act 4, all unlocked, but I don't have reached the end of Act 3, so I don't know if that's a bug or if I missed something strange in this playthrough, but who knows.
What is going on with these drone swarms? Did your program introduce a glitch or something?
It's, the drone swarm AI. That one swarm controller in particular. It went autonomous. Like, completely autonomous. Sentinel doesn't control it.
But neither do we.
Yeah.
That's bad.
Not necessarily. It's still running Operation Citadel, and it's also running a lot of other subroutines. But we've been locked out again. We have no access to the program.
Plain English, genius. What's gonna happen with this AI, and will it let us off this island?
The AI is demonstrating emergent behavior. You can't anthropomorphize it. It doesn't think the way people do. It can't let us do anything. But it doesn't make it less amazing.
In other words, we're shit out of luck. We still have a ways to go. What do you plan to do when this is over?
You mean with Aurora? With Skeltec?
Assuming Miles is out of the picture.
You're assuming I don't go to prison.
Ah, come on. CEOs don't go to prison. Your expensive lawyers will keep you out of trouble.
You caught me in hyperbole, but I'll still have to start all over again. From scratch. I have installations all over the world, but losing Aurora is a major setback. You can't design a new world inside the confines of the old one.
Well, if you take any military contracts, you'd better hire me, because I'm not gonna trust you working with anybody else.
Deal.
I take it you spoke with Ayanna Puri.
Yeah, she's still pretty shaken up, I think.
Oh, I think she's cool as a cucumber.
No, she's not like you. She thinks showing her emotions makes her look weak. It's a business thing.
Switching sides is a business thing, too.
I don't like everything she did, but she did do her best to protect the staff. Nomad. I ran away. But she stayed. She looked out for the rest of Skeltec.
She seems more cloak and dagger than business suit. But I'll admit, Aurora's a better place with her than without her. I'm gonna miss Fox.
I already do.
What was his job, anyway?
He was a mathematician, but unofficially, he was the Pexplo Man.
What is that? Some indie superhero reference?
Pexplo Man is an abbreviation for the Perpetual Exploding Man. It's the title of an old sci-fi novel we both read. It's about a telepathic private eye, very inside joke. We called Fox Pexplo Man around the office because he was just so enthusiastic. His reaction to every good idea, it was like his mind was blown.
Yeah. Surprised he kept Ayanna being his source of secret. Figured he'd brag about something like that.
He had a good spirit, you know. But it shows you. You never really know another person, what they're thinking.
Unless you're a telepathic private eye.
Yeah, Pexplo Man.
Tell me what else you know about Miles. I've only met him unofficially.
You know those guys who are somehow everywhere? Know everyone? That was Miles.
Made a lot of intros, huh?
He made all the introductions. He introduced me to a whole new network of people, and I put them all on my team.
He sounds like the kind of government contact an entrepreneur would love to have.
I'm not an idiot. I knew he had his own goals. I just never imagined they'd include taking over my own company.
Hey, at what point did you stop being a part of Walker and Stone's plan?
I told you. They took the company from me.
And that's why you ran.
They were supposed to be running their test of the lethal drones out in the Thar Desert in Rajasthan. Instead, they tested their linchpin models.
What's a linchpin model?
Their idea is that killing a key individual, a linchpin, will put a chain of events in motion that will cause a desired outcome.
Like killing Franz Ferdinand started World War I.
They wanted to start some chaos between India and Pakistan. The models were flawed, but it almost worked. I tried to put a stop to it. That's why they took over. That's why I had to run.
I suppose you got tricked into inviting private military contractors into Aurora.
Well, I mean, not exactly. We're self-governing.
You used to be.
Okay, we used to be. We needed security. Not just as a police force, but as security. At least that's what Miles got me to finally admit.
Against pirates and the Moment and such.
Our drone security was limited. It still is. If unauthorized people land, we would know about it, but we couldn't do anything about it.
You're obviously not afraid of squatters. You were afraid of corporate spies.
We do get spies from time to time. Don't tell the shareholders, but the more our tech discoveries are disseminated throughout the world, the better off it'll be. But I was worried about the safety of our staff, the bombing. I just never imagined the antibiotics would be more deadly than the illness. Sentinel snuck a private army into the abandoned U.S. military complexes. Stone's been planning this takeover from day one. My colleague, Ayanna Puri, who dealt with this, certainly has a better picture.
This guy Trey Stone doesn't make things easy.
He always seemed kind of ambitious. He and Walker always had some friction.
Walker mentioned Stone before, but never in a friendly way. I take it he isn't very likable.
He's a creep. But I've had to work with all kinds of people before. Sometimes you tolerate jerks just because they get the job done.
Did he get the job done?
I don't actually know. He kind of insulated himself. As a subcontractor, I couldn't supervise him the way I did other people. I had to trust Walker when he said things were going well.
Hey, genius. I always thought you were more of a pacifist. Gotta say, though, it's a damn shame you had to start making lethal drones.
I was naive, I guess. I always hoped for the best out of people, you know? When a bomb goes off and I meet the wrong person at the worst time, I bought their logic that if you want peace, carry a big stick line of reasoning. Stone even said, doesn't God have his avenging angels guarding the gates of paradise? It never felt right here. We're building heaven on earth. And we're not gods.
Is that why you kept it secret? Project Omega? Because, you know, some people might look at it as a PR shield, keeping the image of a pacifist while making money on weapons.
PR is important, but you don't wear a seatbelt because you're planning to get into a car crash, right?
You have to be cautious.
Right.
That Outcast bombing must have hit you pretty hard.
Maybe you read about it. I lost my wife in the September 11th attack on the World Trade Center.
Sorry. I didn't know. I guess I can't blame you for bringing in Stone and Sentinel.
Do you know what it feels like to lose someone?
Yeah, I do.
You get all torn up inside. You get to feel like you're falling, but it's an endless fall. You grab hold of anything you can.
So what am I grabbing hold of now?
I don't know. Us. We need you, Nomad. But you probably need us every bit as much.
Hey, I've been hearing about that World 2.0 stuff. And maybe the world needs a software patch, but a utopia? Really?
People out there in the rest of the world, they think the Earth's dying. They have this belief in scarcity. They think that we'll run out of energy, out of space, or out of water, or anything. And that makes every day a crisis.
And World 2.0 would fix that crisis?
It was more about fixing that mentality. I wanted to show the rest of the world that with innovation, with creativity, and with a little courage, it's easy to see the universe is abundant.
And how about now?
It's still an abundant universe. That hasn't changed. Just, I thought I could keep out jealous people and the cowards.
No getting away from them.
No. I'm probably not as brave as I want to be either.
How did you buy Aroa in the first place?
I didn't buy it. I leased it. Aroa is technically part of New Zealand, but the U.S. had leased it for years.
Yeah. That's why there's the old naval station. But wouldn't it have been easier to rent a chunk of California or something? I'm sure there's a big stretch of Mojave that nobody wants.
Yeah. The abandoned naval station here piqued our interest initially, hoping we could piggyback on the Cold War infrastructure. That was a wash. But once we had visited Aroa, its biodiversity won us over. Good Hope Mountain has ice, Infinity is surrounded by fields, and the swamps of Finn Bog sport as harsh a conditions as any good drone tester could wish for. We fell in love with the place. I bought the lease from the U.S. government.
And now these are your islands. No government but Skeltech.
Well, avoiding government regulation was a factor.
Oh, I'll bet it was. I met a lot of Skeltech employees who are mad at you.
The outcasts. Sentinel hasn't taken care of them yet?
They're idiots. But right now, they have resources and personnel that we need.
So we have to work with them?
For now. But I'm not getting too attached. You healed up from the bombing attack? I mean, in your head?
Yeah, well, I had to deal with the aftermath. First team to inspect the site. I still remember all those broken windows, shattered shards of glass. I kept thinking, we can fix those. We can fix those. I got the windows fixed, but I stopped scheduling non-vital meetings in the Skell Foundation head office. It's different than when you see something on TV. It's just reporters and sirens. It's the smell. So acrid it singes your nostrils, like the energy around you has been sucked away, you know?
Yeah, I do.
And the bombers were never caught. We never knew if another one was coming. We suspected the outcast, but now that Sentinel's taken over, I wonder.
You're the one who asked Sentinel to step in.
Yeah, that's on me.
I need more about Paula Madeira. How long have you known her?
Years. I hired her right out of grad school. Actually, she was still in grad school. She was only 20, but she was just so smart. I knew that with her, I could lay the foundation of Skeltech's advanced drone program.
But are you friends? Was there something else going on, or what? There's something here I'm missing.
I think hiring her so young, she never really learned the art of adapting. She didn't like working with Walker. I could have handled her differently. I know I need to talk to her about that.
You didn't answer my question.
It hurt. She was so special and one of the first to truly believe. And in hindsight, she was also right. She saw right through Walker. She was immune to his charm. And I was deaf to her warnings.
When did you get away from using dollars?
You like the Screds?
I don't understand them.
They're a cryptocurrency. As much as we could, we wanted to get away from the control of international banking.
But it's a made-up money.
All money is made up. It only has value because we all agree on it as a medium of exchange. Everyone in Aurora agrees to use Screds. And Skeltech makes sure to create a limited supply.
So if we all agree to use your play money instead of dollars, the economy still works the same way?
Money's only worth what you think it's worth.
My mind blown. Listen, I get that Maddox isn't exactly warm and friendly, but why do people hate her?
They don't hate her as much as they fear humanity's evolutionary destiny.
Whoa, that's a little intense. Even for you.
Grace Maddox is in charge of Skeltech's transhumanist research, Project Deus. Yeah, on a personal level, she's not, fun.
Yeah, she's also really into herself.
Sure, she's really effective. I gave her a huge budget. She wants more.
You give it to her?
Ayana Puri, my CFO, wouldn't let me. So Maddox cut costs. Instead of spending the time to perfect a true quantum computer, she developed a DNA-based computer that behaves like a quantum computer.
And you know what she's doing with that?
She plans to download her mind onto that computer. I know it sounds a little crazy and unbelievable, but someone will do it. And she should be first.
So, what does a billionaire arms dealer do? You know, whenever he's not manufacturing killing machines.
Skeltech is responsible for an extensive catalog of inventions over the past decades.
I'm listening.
Our first economically viable autonomous machine was the Skell Farmer, a harvester capable of recognizing the range and rightness of crops. Since then, it's found unintended utility in mining and forestry.
So explain to me how you got here. From farming drones to war machines.
Our next invention, the Skell Transporter, was the first affordable smart delivery device, a new standard in the industry. The Skell Doctor may interest you, an advanced cousin specialized to carry sensitive medical supplies. You could easily shoot one out of the sky to steal its payload.
Could be useful.
Our Cherubim City and Sky models behave like mobile CCTVs, capable of facial and behavioral identification, and alert authorities in real time. I suggest you steer clear of them if you want to move undetected.
I'll keep that in mind.
My point is that I have dedicated my life to improving the human condition and relieving the population from the crushing weight of repetitive work.
Well, let's see if we can make sure your legacy's intact at the end of this. Genius. I need you to tell me everything you can about all the lethal drones out there.
Of course. Anything I can do to help undo what I've done. It all started with 2 basic military training drones. The Incubus for ground and its airborne sister, the Succubus. They were then multi-purpose, giving birth to new models. Eamon and his flying sibling Murmur were taught to patrol areas in the wild. Eim and Malphus were designated for location defense. The meanest models were Andres and Stalas, search and destroy drones that the wolves just love.
I'm sure they're all perfectly tailored for whatever Walker's got in mind. Go on.
Behemoths are massive tank-like machines with incredible firepower. You'll mostly find them guarding infrastructure and strategic assets. Azraels, on the other hand, are long-range, high-altitude spy drones. They're capable of recon over a wide array of land and utilize heat sensors and pattern recognition to identify threats and intrusions. They aren't very well suited for battle, though. They mostly just point out targets so that strike forces can do the dirty work.
Thanks, genius. Wish me luck. Explain something to me, this Titan program. Why in the hell would you think it was a good idea to build giant killing machines? Aren't lethal drones enough?
I recognize that smaller drones are already deadly and far more cost-efficient, but I was influenced.
Walker.
He was always complaining that the existing drones didn't have enough media presence. These days, wars are fought on television screens. He wanted Titans that could exude charisma and raise hope and simultaneously suffocate the spirit of a nation.
Sounds charming.
I find that once I'm given a task, my inspiration is fueled by the vacuum. I knew that what Walker wanted was entirely unnecessary for counterterrorism, but I got carried away. Now I shudder to imagine what he intended the whole time.
You're not the only one. Stay out of trouble.
Focus is my forte.
This shit with Walker has my head spinning.
I still can't believe it.
What if it was him all along?
What do you mean?
What if Walker was the target?
That's...
Think about it. They send us to find a missing ship. Conventional guys can do that. Shit, even the Coast Guard. But why us?
Jesus.
They've had a hard-on for him since the Middle East, and you know it. And now he's here? It just doesn't add up.
Yeah, but Walker? He's just...
I saw him. I saw him do it. Smoke ghosts just like they were any other assholes.
But they'd have said something.
Would they? They know our history.
Christ. Give me the good old days when a bad guy was a bad guy. You just knew. This is friggin' whacked.
Man. No, Weaver was a good dude.
I'll say. He didn't take a dump without checking his gear.
Well, he didn't take any chances.
How'd he do it?
Don't.
How did he do it?
He executed him. Like he was some rabid dog.
Backstabbing piece of shit.
I wonder if Midas made it.
That dude crossed the border outside Juarez, blackout drunk in ranger panties and flip-flops. If anyone can hold it together out here, it's him.
God, you remember that?
If he's out there, we got a shot.
Maybe.
Give me the 3 of us. You, me, Midas. We'll find that piece of shit, Walker. Run him right into the ground. We got to. For Weaver.
You're not exactly in fighting shape right now, man. You gonna be able to walk again?
I better. This ain't no way for me to go out.
You get some rest, pal. This is a pretty fancy setup for some backwoods yokels.
You're telling me. I've seen a lot of this stuff before, like in army hospitals, if you get my drift.
Wouldn't doubt it.
This is as good as any med hooch we've ever had.
Yeah, well, all things being equal, I'd rather be in one of our camps. At least I know I signed up for it. How you holding up?
Shit, man, I'm golden. Hang on, I've been working on my dance routine.
You probably need to get out of that bed first.
Yeah, my audition at Juilliard may have to wait.
I hope you have a backup plan, 'cause that leg's done.
This is killing me. I'm useless here.
You've helped these people.
Sure, I talked them through some guard rotations and security protocols, but still.
We're all doing what we can. I'd rather have you in the fight, but at least I know this place is locked down.
I just can't stand thinking I'm slowing you down.
And I'm just glad you're still around to bug the shit out of me.
Bite me.
Well, look at that. You're still in bed.
Eat shit.
You'll heal, old man.
Things are kinda out of control, huh?
You can say that.
Dude, I've been in this game for a long time, you know? But I've never seen anything like this.
We have got to be more responsible with this technology. Look what happens when it's redirected. I hate being stuck on this island.
It's growing on me. I love the trees.
You're an idiot.
Yep.
Well, I'm glad you like it so much, since it doesn't look like we're leaving anytime soon.
Who wants to leave? Things are just getting interesting.
That's for damn sure.
So, what do we do now?
What we always do. We take the fight to them. This shit is hardly over.
We need help. There's good people here.
Yeah. First, we gotta help them get control back. Then we figure out who the hell is driving this bus. And smoke them.
Hell yeah.
You know, I guess I am glad you survived that crash.
Love you too, buddy. Cocktail?
How about two? Walker's dead.
No matter what happened, I know it wasn't easy. I talk a lot of shit, but I'm sorry things went down this way.
I was so angry. Seeing the things he did and what he became. Thought I'd feel better.
Dude, don't beat yourself up. You're still human.
This is bigger than Walker. He was a symptom, and this disease is systemic.
It goes pretty high, doesn't it?
What worries me is what takes Walker's place.
Whoever it is, we'll be ready.
I hope so, brother. Seriously, man, you need to recover. You're way better with drone technology than I am. I need you out there.
Well, you're just gonna have to suck it up, Buttercup. Maybe if you had paid attention in cross-training.
I did, asshole. But it's your specialty. I'm just not as good with those things.
We all have our part to play, right? You've got your wheelhouse, and we all stay pretty much out of your way when you're working. That's how this goes. Keep pushing yourself with new challenges. Learn everything you can. Rally other folks to fill in the gaps.
That's great and all. But I still need you, man.
Aw, you like me. You really like me.
I don't know why I bother.
Brother, I know what you're doing, and I appreciate it. I do. God knows I feel useless as hell holed up here. You're just gonna have to find another me. I know what you're doing, and I appreciate it. I do. God knows I feel useless as hell holed up here. You're just gonna have to find another me.
Another you. Like that could possibly exist anywhere.
Aw, I may cry.
Go to hell. Later, brother.
Later.
Lucky you found this place.
Rowan Brown knew about this place for a while. We figured sacred ground always makes good sanctuary.
That's pretty damp, though.
It's still a work in progress, all right? We've managed to stay under the radar so far. With all of you, our people, a bunch of Skeltech employees. I don't think you've got room to complain.
Hey, I'm not complaining. This place is great. You take care of your people like a good NCO.
They're their own people. We've no leaders here. Even so, I guess most people do look to me.
Probably what Uncle Sam saw in you, I'd bet. Where'd you serve?
26 Expeditionary. I was infantry in Liberia and the Balkans. UN support off the Somali coast.
NCO pension didn't suit you?
I got tired of fighting over oil. So when the good old US of A stopped pretending we had any other purpose, so did I. Served out the rest of my enlistment and decided to stay.
If I was you, I would have left the island when Tech moved in.
Skell wasn't so bad at the start.
Until he made killer drones and turned the island into an exclusion zone?
Obviously.
Yep. Technology can be a pain in the ass.
Yep.
You heard what happened?
I liked Fox. His girl's going to need caring for.
Maybe you could check in on Jace.
I think Erewhon seems to have done him some good. Any man who keeps his head after losing a friend like that deserves a chance.
That's too bad about Fox.
I had my doubts about him at first. I wondered how Fox could have had a kid with as much spirit as Harmony. Just figured it must have been her mother.
Till Valhalla.
Fox may not have had any of your skill, but he stood up for what he cared about.
That's all a person can hope to do. Weird having the woman from all those propaganda videos walking around.
I don't trust her.
Stuck between Sentinel and a hard place, she chose her people over profit.
And what does she really do? Send a few videos?
You make it sound easy.
If she could end all this by handing any of us over to Stone, what choice do you think she'd make? 'Cause me? I don't know.
I'm sorry about those folks who died trying to make it to the Wasp.
Appreciate you saying so, I guess. I ain't left Aroa since I decided to stay. Most of us who were homesteading here, we made a point of cutting ourselves off from everything.
Small price to pay for paradise.
Once. But now we can't leave.
So you pay a higher price to take it back?
Maybe. But these people aren't warriors. Whatever survived, I get the feeling it wouldn't be the same. Aroa'd be ruined. Just another place where people died.
A lot of new faces around.
Yours included.
It's good of you. Sharing your food, patching us up, giving us a place to rest. I know it must be a strain.
Something on your mind?
I'm wondering, how long is this place gonna be a secret?
You think I haven't thought of that? Or what happens if one of these victims turns out to be a Sentinel soldier? I owe my people. I know that. I'll do whatever I have to protect them, first, last, and only if it comes to that.
I get it. But first you have to survive. How come you didn't mention the outcasts before?
Outcasts? They're just disgruntled Tech folks, having an attack of conscience. They mostly just make noise, loud protests and theatrics.
Haven't you got an enemy in common?
Whatever Skell does to the rest of the world's got nothing to do with us. And if the outcasts have something they want to atone for, that's their business. We were here before all of them, and we'll be here after.
Looks like the outcasts are just stupid protest kids with too much high explosive.
What are you talking about?
They never meant to kill anyone.
Is that supposed to be an excuse?
They're trying to make up for what they've done.
Good for them. But there's still plenty of hell to pay before they break even in my book.
They got people everywhere. You got people here. We need them. They'll get better.
I hope so.
Dr. Ballard's gonna get help from that secret lab. He'll take care of us.
What's to stop that guy from leaving us with nothing?
Look, we don't have many other options.
What else is new?
He'll do the right thing.
You just met this guy, Nomad. We already know he's crazy enough to invent this germ. What gives you faith in him?
I believe in him because we're fucked if he doesn't help us. It'd be a pretty island without all the military contractors and killer drones.
Used to be. I'd get some leave and just walk. I'd spend whole weeks just walking around with a pack on my shoulder.
Well, I'm probably getting my share of sightseeing.
These islands have changed hands so much, it's like a time capsule. I keep telling myself, one day, I'll get back out there, just see it all again before I'm too old to make the trip. Then again, who knows how far I'd get now.
So what happened here?
What didn't happen? Skeltech. It's utopia. This place was paradise before they showed up with their toys.
Come on. Digging in the dirt, worrying if you're gonna have a good crop, whether in hurricanes without any infrastructure, that's paradise?
It was ours. It meant something. These people came here and brought the devil with them.
People always bring the devil with them.
Those people out there, they brought a few extra and they can have them. We're gonna weather the storm here.
So you've got your people, but screw the rest of them.
I got enough people to think about.
So is living in a cave your idea of homesteading?
With Sentinel stomping through the wild, we needed someplace off-grid. Wasn't always like this, you know. Used to be better.
Yeah?
Sure. Even with Skell and everything. Won't say it was like we were swapping recipes and PTA carpooling, but we got along. There was respect. Things took a turn after the bombing, though.
Got bad, huh?
Started with the curfews and checkpoints. Sentinel soldiers beating people, snatching them up. It's like some kind of nightmare. We had to run. We ain't cut out to fight a war.
And the tighter Sentinel's grip got, the worse it got.
We're simple people, but we're living like vermin, and these soldiers are hunting us down. We hide here and we make the best of it.
Yeah, I've seen this before. Too many times.
I'm sure you have.
Between Stone, Walker, and Paula Madeira, Jay Skell doesn't seem that good at keeping friends.
Nope.
I guess a rich guy like that, big tech boss, everybody must be wanting something from him.
Maybe. But if folks keep turning on you, sooner or later you gotta ask yourself what part you played.
Nah, he got used.
Dr. Madeira seems to feel like she's the one got used.
She's an engineer, so she's not a doctor.
Does that mean she's wrong?
I guess not. Did you hear? Jay Skell's been bleeding cash trying to cure the disease that Paula's husband got.
I don't get why that's a big deal.
Nobody's tried to cure it before because not enough people have it. Jace could spend millions on a cure and never see a profit.
Well, I guess he never did seem like a money-grubbing Scrooge.
I'll tell you, AI is running way too much out there.
When people started putting it all over their homes, that Internet of Things crap, that's when all doubt about homesteading left my mind.
We're 2 steps away from letting AI make all the big decisions.
Who do you think is making all them micro trades that move the stock market up and down? Who do you think decides if you get that home loan? Who analyzes all the population data that decides government policy?
You've thought about this.
Maybe you should think about it more. How much AI are you carrying onto the battlefield?
I'm about ready to get this virus under control.
You and me both. Maybe I should have stayed back in the real world, shopping in department stores and drinking beer from a can. The simple life.
They did this. This ain't about you.
Of course it is. Look, whether it's killer robots or a tropical storm, we chose to be here, on our own.
Well, you made your bed, huh?
And I ain't blaming anybody else for it.
What is this World Seed Vault thing? Sounds like a bad theme for a state fair.
Just one more thing Skell does to show the world how amazing he is. You know it's ridiculous. He saves all these seeds like it's some kind of Noah's Ark, but he's the one destroying the environment.
Keep seeds? For what?
It's a gene bank, in case some crisis wipes out a species. But it's his technology that's wreaking havoc on the local plant life. He's gonna create the crisis.
Figures.
That man's a real piece of work.
I don't get how the drones aren't seeing you here.
Well, that's all Jericho. Set up special nets at the openings that hide us from the sensors. cave walls, take care of the rest. It's a little smarter than I am, so I'll let you ask her if you need more technical details.
Yeah, thanks. I'll talk to you later.
See ya.